Local autism advocates asking parents to get involved early in their kids' upbringing to help them transition into adulthood and the workforce. Christian Von Pricing reports.
Across the valley this weekend, work continues for one organization working to build inclusion and acceptance for people with autism and on the autism spectrum.
It's thinking in patterns rather than pictures.
With a recent visit by a famed speaker.
She is autistic and she gets to share her personal experience with autism.
That speaker who brought in a large group of people together, Temple Grandin.
But we also need the skills.
Calling on parents to help their children and employers to be more open-minded.
Can you bring everything you've seen to your mind?
Sure.
Wow.
Can't you?
Grandin was the subject of an HBO biopic about her life as an autistic child, her path dealing with autism, and her work as an animal scientist, charting a path to build empathy with animals. She now teaches at Colorado State University.
A lot of these really smart autistic kids are not making the transition into the world of work.
Grandin says she spends most of her time on speaking engagements these days, working to get across the need for parents to work with their kids' needs, starting early.
If you have little children, 2, 3, 4 years old, that are not talking, the worst thing you can do is to do nothing. You've got to work with this child. You can't just let them zone out on electronics.
The message from Temple Grandin, shared by Antonio Marines.
You're not going to be able to raise your kid in a bubble.
He's a parent of 2 twins with autism. Both are 20 years old. One is in college. The other one is in high school. He says the process for parents is getting involved, and it takes what he calls hand-holding.
I think that, as parents, we need to be aware that our kids are going to have to function in the real world. So giving our kids the opportunity and exposure to be in real-world environments is very, very important.
He says the community needs to understand that people with autism and on the autism spectrum want to be included in society, as do their parents. His message to employers.
So all the employers out there, know that our kids can bring value to your organization. You need to shape your training systems a little bit, right? You need to tweak them. They need to be more visual so that our kids understand them better. You're going to get a really, really loyal worker, and you're going to get somebody that you're going to be able to bring along your organization.
The group that organized this gathering, Team Mario, works to assist parents who need help working with their children with autism and continues raising awareness in the community.
And even the ones that are nonverbal are capable of a lot more than you think they might be.
Let's include them, let's give them the opportunity, and you'll see how they surprise you.
Christian Von Pricing, Channel 5 News.